Okay, so the website looks pretty good now, but there's still a few things that we can still do to make it look even better. So go to the dashboard, and in Appearance, you have Theme Options. And these are some really cool things that you can still add, like a site logo, for instance. You can click on the upload file, and if you have a logo that has your website written on it, it's a lot better to use. I'm going to show you for now what it will look like if you have a logo that doesn't have your website written on it. It basically, what it does is it replaces the site name with the logo. So you might or you might not want that depending on your case. If you don't want that, just go back and remove it. But we can still use this icon that I've just shown you in the favicon tab. So if you click on the plus and choose it from here, it's in the assets provided, by the way. Select it, and if you save the options, the favicon is this icon that appears in the tab over here. So if you refresh the site, it's going to have the icon instead of the WUMP icon, which looks really good on your website. Then you can also add some copyright text, and they're usually written like, and they have a specific format, like bracket, C from copyright, close the bracket, and then you have the year. Then you have the name of the author, and our fictional author is Jane Doe. And all rights reserved. And from here you can also choose a title for your blog. You can choose whichever you want, and don't forget to save the options. Now go back and refresh the site to see the changes that you've made. So we don't have the icon anymore, we have the text. The favicon is in the tab. If we go down here, we have the copyright that is listed here in the footer. And in the blog page, we have our blog name. And that's not it. You can still add a few more things. If you go to Appearance, Customize, there's quite a few options that you can still use, and we're going to go through them one by one. First of all, we get the site identity that allows you to change your website name from photoshoot, the WordPress photoshoot that I've chose. I'm going to show you what it's look like if you change it. Type in my portfolio. Publish, and instead of the old name, you have the new one, so you can change it from here anytime. I'm going to change it back. And this tagline, just another WordPress website, should have been displayed right under the website title, but there is a thing that you have to know about free themes. Okay, there's a lot of really good themes out there, but they do have bugs. You will see bugs in quite a number of themes that you will work with, which means that some of the features may not work, like this tagline feature over here, but if you really can't live without it, you might have to choose another theme. Okay, when you're going to be making your own website, you're free to explore different themes and choose the one you like, but you will come across bugs. I'm more than sure that you will come across bugs in free themes. So you either have the options to either not use the feature that doesn't work or just look for another theme, or if you want to learn HTML and CSS, so programming at some point, you can modify the code of the theme and make it work. This is one of them, but it's not a deal breaker. We can work with it. Okay, back to the other features. You have the site icon over here, which is the same as the favicon that I've just shown you. Let's see what other themes there are. You can customize the color from here, the header text color, and the background color. Let's change the background color. let's say we want it to be slightly lighter, and it shows you in real time what it would look like if you use this slider. You can pick the colors from here, and I think I like pink, no, orange. Let's go with that one for now. And don't forget to hit publish, because otherwise the changes will not be saved. And go back. Header image. You can select a header image from over here, and I'm going to show you what it looks like, but personally I think it's going to make the site uglier, but nevertheless I'm still going to show you what it will look like. Let's say we wanted to choose an image that is panoramic like this one. Crop the image, and then it's going to be displayed over here, but it doesn't really look that well. So if you don't like it, just click hide the image and it's going to disappear. Okay, background image. Background image is the image that will be displayed right here. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, so it's up to you if you like a background color or a background image. And you can change the position from here, the position of the image. You can center it, you can move it up and down, whichever way you like. And you can also change the size of the image. You can make it fit to screen or fill the screen. Use fit to screen. I think it looks okay. Repeat the background image. And you also have the option to scroll with page. If you untick it, it's going to look like this. So the content is independent of the page, of the image behind it. And if you tick scroll with page, the image is like it's part of the content. So yeah, I think this looks pretty good if you untick it, but you can tick it if you like to. Hit publish. And let's look at the rest. So we had appearance customize. We did the background image, the menus. This is actually, these commands are just repeated. They are the same that I showed you in the previous video. It allows you to change the order of the pages from here or add items. It's basically the same thing that you can do from here. Appearance menus, it's the same thing, and I think the same goes for header, background, and the same goes for the widgets and for the homepage settings. They're basically the same things that I've already covered in the previous videos. And the additional CSS is for those who are familiar with programming. If you're a complete beginner, then you don't need this tab. You can only use it once you have a knowledge of it, and then you can make changes to the theme itself, which is a really cool thing. Okay, now let's refresh the site to see what it looks like. And I hope you're pretty happy with that.